also, when I'm starting out, I'm not worrying about putting a whole bunch of downward pressure. I just am worried about building up dust or punk. So don't worry about pressing down hard. You have a long time before you're gonna be anywhere close to smoke. 6 minutes is my average. Try to use your whole of your hand. Towards the end, you'll see I'm using mostly of my palms. There's people that use a floating method where they keep their hands basically still. I don't really like that method too much.
What do you mean they keep it still?
When they float, they're actually coming up like this, and they're actually not, their hands don't go down the spindle.
Oh,
they're
okay.
able to stay here. But I'm not going to talk down on that technique because I've seen so many people do it greatly. I just can't like muster up the downward pressure necessary to make a coal with that technique. As you'll see towards the end, I start working a little bit extra hard to produce the final amount of heat that I'm going to need. Same thing, just keep your feet on there and just work just like that. All right. Oh yeah, we're getting punk built up too. We're doing good.
Smelling good around here.
Yeah, you can smell that fire already, huh?
We do.
You're doing great, dude. The sawdust is already building up in the front of the notch. Basically, that's the hardest part, is staying consistent and building up the sawdust. And then it builds up enough where it's touching the bottom of the spindle, and that's where the heat ignites that pile of dust.
Are you still getting a lot of friction there? The hole seems really big.
Like I said, we're going to get progressively fatter. So towards the end, when we're actually light it, you're going to be touching on the sides. And you're going to see black punk build up actually on the sides. That's when I know, okay, press down hard.
So you're stopping in between kind of thing? And reshape the spindle?
No. I shaped it in the beginning just kind of down so it was thinner, looser in the hole, and it progressively gets fatter. And you're doing great. I'm building your dust. You're looking really good.
Never tried this before. That's hard work.
Well, normally I'd be so close and I would just burn out because I didn't realize what you had to do, you know?
Right.
But it was building up that dust, which you're doing a great job of right now. I'm watching it happen.
You wanna finish it up?
Here, I'll keep it there.
Cool.
Look at that dust that you got built up right there.
Awesome.
See that? Now, back in there. Finish her up.
We're seeing some smoke now.
I do, man. Amazing. But I see why you took the jacket off. Like with those two jackets on, I was kind of constricted. I felt like really.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt really like not able to move, and like it makes it even the feeling in my forearms and everything even worse. Look at that.
Now I'm putting a lot of force down.
I can tell. It's working great. There's a huge amount of stuff.
Excuse the breathing.
Everybody's got to breathe sometimes.
Now you
Look
can
at
see
that.
I'm pushing out punk on the sides.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, man, you got a massive little amber there. Like nearly half of the thing is kind of amber. Wow, I'm impressed, man. This is amazing. I really feel like you got the perfect materials here.
We're very blessed, you know.
The palm and what was the bottom was palm as well, right?
Both made out of a palm tree. See how fibrous it is, right?
Right, and it's really hard as well, and the fibers run through it straight. It really reminds me of bamboo, how the way it looks.
Yes, yes.
You see there the holes basically at the end of those fibers running straight through the piece.
Yep.
And now we can take our time, right? How
I
Ray
never
always
rush
says.
it. He says it best, right? No reason to rush. I'm gonna flick it in. I mean, I've seen people do different. I kind of broke it up a little bit, but I'm okay.
Okay, folks. I'm absolutely blown away by this. Actually, this is really intriguing. And I really like to see these materials. Like, I was always wondering. That's why we talked about the materials for quite a while, because I really know what to use where I'm from, and I have to say, like, I'm not taking it the most primitive direction, because I like making the implements. You know, like, I'm not saying like, yeah, find the right piece of rock for cutting wood and all this kind of things, because I'm a knife maker. I make bushcraft equipment, right?
Exactly.
And I like using it. However, this is so quick. If you have the right materials around, or you're carrying the right materials with you, this is an absolute option, even besides your ferro rod, to just make yourself a fire and actually get a little bit of a maybe even better feel doing it, right? So we decided at the end, after showing you the materials and showing you the process and showing you the amazing amber we got and the tinder bundle, we didn't even really use it, because ever since I came here, there's so many bush fires around. They're still working up in the Sequoia National Forest area. Here it's amazingly dry. I just drove in through completely burned forests, and we just decided not to light a fire today because it's not necessary, and it's an unnecessary hazard. So the little timber was about like 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. That thing died very quickly without a problem, but working around all these dead dry sticks and all this dry grass and everything with the full blown tinder bundle, it's just not necessary. So that's something where you can be mature, and it's just like, even for the purposes of this video, it's not necessary. But I can just say thank you very much, Chad.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
This was amazing. Like, we just made fire with a pencil and whatever that is. And I see all the reasons for it. Like, it was slightly curved stick. You can put your feet on it. This is an amazing technique. And thank you so much for showing us, man.
No problem.
It's always going to be a special day for me when I saw somebody actually making fire with a spindle. And like, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As before in the last one, in the introduction,
I'm gonna link all of Chad's pages below, Instagram and website and the YouTube channel, of course. And of course, you guys gonna find my stuff down there as well, Woodsman's Finest, on Facebook, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Leave some happy thumbs. Subscribe to the channel, please, to support it. We're trying to put out some good information, and I like putting some time into it, editing it for you guys, and that you can take part in these kind of really, really beautiful days like today when we came up here to this way too high elevation area, and doing these things together. So thanks for supporting the channel. Browse the channel for whatever you want to search for. Tutorials, carving axe reviews, beautiful custom carving axes that I'm reviewing at the moment from people from custom makers and blacksmiths around the world. More tutorials about knife and axe use in bushcraft, spoon carving tutorials, etc., etc. Just browse it, have fun watching, and thank you again for tuning in today. Thank you, Chad. It was awesome seeing you. He is a man. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I mean, I'm just blown away by you know, just our similar paths over time and how we've been able to like rekindle, meet up and share, swap knowledge. I mean, that's the greatest thing, is a network and surrounding yourself around people on similar paths. I mean, that's one of the greatest things you could do for yourself. And I mean, we're at it, and so could you. I'm sure you guys are, so stay at it.
Exactly, that's a great message, man. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys, today. Have a great day, and I'm gonna see you next time. Cheers.